Good morning.
Good morning, Dracula. How are you today?
Pretty good, man. I'm going to Alaska.
The hell is up there, dude?
I know, and that sounds funny. Like I say it, and people are like, they kind of go like, "All right, so you're going to Alaska?" But yeah, I'm going to Alaska. I did it like 10 years ago. It was a good trip. It was one of the only trips I've ever been on where like I came back and I really felt like I was like kind of reset. So for me, it's like I've taken like no vacations ever since this market started warming up. I guess like, I don't know, fall of last year. So almost a solid year of grinding in these trenches every day. So
Yeah.
it was about time. You know what I'm
You
saying?
need a break. You need to unwind. You need to go up and you need to do some big game hunting. You need to kill some grizzly bears, some moose, some meese, some what do we?
Well, I plan on coming back with like I'm gonna try to do like a Winterfell kind of deal.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back with like a big ass like fur pelt thing that I wear when I stream. That's the plan.
Well, that'll be badass, dude. I'm gonna stick you to that, dude. If you don't come back. Don't come back until you got the north with you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come back to King of the North. So
fuck yeah, dude.
But
that's just what we need, dude. That might just be the catalyst we need to break through 40 cents.
That could be it. That could be it. I do have to say I've noticed some changes probably like the last week or so. You know, the Sonic Labs X has been kind of stepping their game up. I've been seeing, lots of memes, lots of content. This guy had me pretty pumped here.
Guys, you acting up, dude.
Just the average Sonic or Fantom user experience. Except usually the guy in the weight room is probably like throwing the dumbbell at you or something. But yeah, no, I've noticed though, they've been I guess things are starting to ramp up,
Dude, they hired a couple 14-year-olds out there to do some video editing. No, but really though, I think the message of this video is spot on. If you're a young man out there and you're struggling to find a beautiful partner, a beautiful young lady to be your partner, what you should do is you should be buying tokens on the internet as opposed to going to the gym. That's a dead end. That's what they want you to think because they don't want you to have intergenerational wealth.
Yeah, that's true. It's all a scam. It's being perpetuated by the supplement industry, big supplements. They want you to go to the gym. They want you to take their supplements. Putting on muscle is a lie. Really, you need to be buying tokens.
Do you think Andrew Tate was getting these women because he was a kickboxer or because he was a meme coin millionaire? And I think we all know the real answer is because he was a meme coin millionaire, right? Diet, exercise is all a scam. Grow a mustache, buy some meme tokens, buy some.
They want you to go to Whole Foods and pay $7 for a cucumber.
That's right. Go to McDonald's, buy a McDouble. Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's like the CIA. It's they're hiding in plain sight. You think the world is falling apart, but the truth is, it's the big supplement companies that are pulling the strings here. So they don't want you to buy the tokens.
They got their hands in your pocket.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're buying up all the Fantom for cheap. So think about it.
Yeah, guys, use your brain for once, please. I beg of you. Now, this account you're saying they've kicked up the marketing. I've noticed that too. I've noticed that they put little bombs in everyone's. Let's see a little explosion there.
Yeah, so I guess they've kind of picked the the official emoji of Sonic, which honestly, I don't think it could have been better than that. I mean, I saw it come up in some discussions a couple of times, being like, we need an emoji for people to put next to their names, and it was like drawing a blank like every time in the chat. So I like it though; it works.
The only other option is that little like poof of air, like when a cartoon character runs really fast, they have an emoji of that. But some people might say that's a fart, so you can't.
I can see that being a problem. G Boom. So they're kind of running with like Sonic Boom, I guess is what they've decided, right?
Oh yeah, I was thinking it was like the Costco guys.
Well,
I was thinking they hired the Costco guys for marketing, which Fantom marketing team, maybe consider that. Those guys are pretty hot right now.
I mean, I've already seen. I was gonna see if I could find it real fast. I mean, I'm already. Yeah, see, here it was. So if you're in Phantom, if you're excited for Sonic, put one of these next to your handle. Um, People have pointed out that I have not done that yet. It's because I'm better than all of you. My bat is not going anywhere. I will drown in Alaska before I take my bat off my handle. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Um, yeah,
what does your bat symbolize? Just that you're Dracula? That you turn into a
yeah.
bat? Okay,
Well, yeah. It was like
good.
it wasn't. It was almost like I wasn't even thinking about Dracula. It kind of worked, but it was like when I first, was doing stuff on Phantom, it was just like something spooky. Um,
Mm.
the original project that I moved to Phantom, Potluck Protocol, its mascot was a bat, which I started on BSC. So even on it made sense when I came to Phantom that it was like the spooky chain because I had spooky branding on BSC. So on BSC, everybody was like, "This guy's an idiot." On Phantom, they're like, "This is it."
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
yeah, it all kind of ties into that. I've just never gotten around to, you know, someone was like, "Oh, it's like a bat, like Dracula." I was like, "Wow, I didn't even think about that." That's how brilliant I am.
It's just serendipitous, dude.
Yeah,
Using that word a lot lately. Very serendipitous of you.
but yeah, like here's another one. You're launching on Sonic. Yes, they're doing something there in the back seat. Yeah, they've been stepping the game. I was gonna try to find the boom meme, but I think that was actually like someone else's account or
Mm.
something. But yeah, today's actually a pretty big day. I kind of actually hate that I won't be here Thursday I mean Friday, um, because
What's
at
going on?
12 noon EST, so 4 p.m. UTC, they are about to unveil the airdrop plans or some part of them. So that's pretty big news, right? I mean, we're finally getting what's about to happen here.
Dude, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat. I can't wait to see in big, bold red letters, Corval gets a billion Phantom.
Yeah,
One
so
billion Sonic.
it
1
is kind of a
billion.
mystery right now, right? I mean,
Mhm.
I was gonna point out that, also look at there, you got Sarge, 8-Bit Sam, shout out to those guys. Um, the only thing I could really remember was, we did have a little bit of just a little bit of criteria back on the original governance vote. Um, I'm assuming a lot of this will still stand. Your Phantom portion will be, if you were a liquidity provider across certain apps, which I'm sure is like, all the dexes, paint, well, maybe brush, historical validators and delegators. So if you were a validator or if you delegated Phantom, um, liquid stake tokens such as SFTMX, BFTM, and Anchor FTM. I guess at this point, hopefully they will add MFTM to that list. I mean, this was before that was even out, I think, but I don't think anyone really ended up using BFTM and Anchor FTM, but
Mm.
SFTMX and MFTM have been pretty popular. NFT holders, one of my moments to shine. Hopefully, it's like for every NFT you have, you're getting like 100 tokens.
How many do
Um,
you have? Dracula, can you pop up in your no, wait, maybe that's too personal. I don't wanna put you on the spot like that. Pop up in that wall, let's see what you got, dude.
Dude, I'll
Let's go
I'll throw
let's
up
go
the paint
NFT for
swap.
NFT, dude.
Yeah, I'll
Bam for
throw up the
bam, let's
paint
do
swap
it.
one day. You'll see that I have. Well, the problem with my paint swap is that also I'm bad about using my. I'm bad about like I have a wallet that I mostly dev with, and I kind of am
Mm.
bad about like mixing stuff together. So my paint swap is like extra schizophrenic because you would see thousands of test NFTs, test contracts, test whatever mixed in
Uh,
with like if I go to that view that's like the view that's like everything, not just the verified stuff,
uh-huh.
it's like it's insane. Um But yeah, there's that, and then miscellaneous Opera protocol usage. I guess that also is going to tie into, hopefully all the dexes, paint swap, Esther, you know, maybe. What do you think, Cor? Was it Esther or S4?
I always say est4.
S4.
What do you think it means?
I have
We
no
gotta
clue.
ask. What's that?
I said I have no clue, but we need to get the paint swap guys on here at some point.
We're the
So
worst investigative journalists ever. We gotta ask, dude. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
yeah. So moving on to they're gonna do the Fantom incentives, but then they're also gonna have stuff for Sonic. And I'm guessing this is probably stuff that will also be announced today. You're gonna get rewarded for participating on Fantom, but then they're gonna have a campaign on Sonic itself, a lot more like what you're probably used to in terms of, earning points for it, and, creating liquidity and all that kind of stuff. So, same thing, liquid stake tokens, liquidity providers, stakers, validators. Now, this is interesting. Contract deployers with high gas consumption. Audience activation campaign. So I'm guessing that's kind of like social campaigns, Galaxy, like they're already kind of doing all that sort of stuff. And then users who have bridged. So yeah, and so for the points, they have gone and got some like top notch blue chip kind of protocols to help. I mean, Open Block and Sentio, those guys have handled pretty much all of the big airdrop campaigns, or a lot of them. So I'm excited for it, and don't forget they're going to do that interesting game theory NFT thing too. So it's kind of good to have a little refresher on all this because it's been like months.
The game theory NFT.
Yeah.
So
what
are you talking about, Drake?
You probably forgot. Yeah. So they're going to do these, like, for your airdrop, you're getting like a V NFT.
Okay.
And it has a decaying model. So they're going to allow a certain amount to be claimed right at Sonic launch. But then the rest of your allocation is going to depend on, obviously how many points and everything else you've earned. But it's like the longer, it has like a maturity date, kind of like if you were making a VNFT on like Equalizer or whatever. So I want to say, maybe it says it here. Let's see. If I remember right, it was like 9 months. I could be wrong. No, okay, 270 days. So if you wait 9 months, you get like 100% of the allocation. But if you claim it sometime between launch and wherever, you take the rest of your allocation, but it's, it's like a linear decay kind of deal.
I see. Okay.
So if you had like 1,000 tokens, you'd get to claim a certain amount right at launch. But then, like, let's say 2 months go by and you're like, hey, I like the price of Sonic. I want to get the rest of my tokens. It would say, okay, well, instead of getting 800 tokens, because it's only been 2 months, you're getting, 200 or 300, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And since we were already talking about Paint Swap, Paint Swap's going to handle they're going to have like a marketplace for trading these NFTs. I guess like kind of like what they have now with their F NFT area. So
nice.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be interesting.
If I was Paint Swap, I got that exclusive deal, I'd be charging brush out the ass, dude.
I've told those guys that just kidding around, of course, but I've been like, you need to like be like, yeah, for VNFTs, there's like a 5% fee or something tacked on. But those are good guys, so they're always trying to do right.
They're too wholesome for that. They're gonna be
they're very wholesome.
Like brush.
Yeah, I'm like, hold the market hostage, boys. Charge 10% for you to get rid of these things. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Destroy the Sonic network for 5% of its value.
So, but yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. like I said, there's going to be a little bit of like a game theory behind it where, 2 months go by and Sonic price is going up, someone's trying to get out. Somebody else, you could say, oh man, that kind of sucks. Like, I'm only going to get like a quarter of my tokens. Let me see if I can sell this thing. And, somebody else comes in and says, well, in 6 or 7 months, I think that the token is going to be worth a lot more. So I will scoop up a bunch of these via NFTs. So it's going to be interesting. Little alpha here for some strategy that I've been thinking about. In the fine print in one of these governance votes, emissions aren't going to start for 6 months or something on Sonic. So,
excuse me.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't be surprised to, see this thing rip. You know what I'm saying? So, time your NFT things accordingly.
6 months.
That's the best I can tell you. So,
I'm just gonna counter trade you, Dracula. I'm just gonna stalk your wallet. Yours in 24, so I'm gonna be stalking both of your wallets.
Yeah, you get 24. Send that to me too. Gonna watch that one with great interest.
Right. Cool. 24 pocket watching you, bro.
So I guess when you're looking at the news, I was looking at the chart. We had a little pump this morning. It looks like people are selling into it already.
Couldn't be me. Wasn't me. Totally wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, the good news is we're in the same boat here. We're trying to bust this resistance. But if you look here, we were like here earlier in the week. We are closing above the 50. I use kind of like a custom moving average that's volatility weighted. So probably looks a little different than your normal moving average, but I like to account for volatility in crypto. Certain indicators and stuff, kind of like my Ichimoku settings. I run like a kind of like a crypto specific version that has different settings.
My boys run the custom Ichimoku, bro.
Yeah, so
we're about to bust.
We're finna bust.
Oh, we're about to bust.
So yeah.
Comment, love that game.
It's looking good. I mean, I think that it's same deal, right? I mean, we're just when you have charts, when your candles look like this is very like this is a wind up. So closing above that 50 makes me feel pretty good that like hopefully this wind up means we're about to blast up. God. So we need to get through this though. This is annoying.
Yeah. I sure would hate to be one of those guys that sold right now. That sold into this upward movement. I'd hate to be that guy. I totally would feel really shitty if I was that guy, and then we blew up. Dude, no, I mean, who knows? That's all I'm gonna say. Who fucking knows, dude? I'm sick of the charts, dude. The charts have deceived me over and over and over again.
The alligator, we're moving the right way in the alligator. That's good news. I think what I'll do is pull up good old Bitcoin while we're here. Now I said in the last week we had a big close.
Oh yeah.
This is a little bit of a womp womp, but it's green, which is what's important, right?
That's right.
We're slowly edging up.
We're edging. We're fun to bust. Yeah, we're getting there, dude.
BTC is in a goon chamber, and
it's in the goon channel, dude.
This is the goon channel. So
yeah, Sonic, yeah, it's true.
But yeah, so all in all, though, it's good stuff, right? Fin the boom.
That's right, dude.
Yeah, BTC's in the goon channel. Fin the boom.
Yeah, dude. I think we're setting up quite nicely here. I think, I mean, hopefully,
dude, this is a good one. Sonic Goon.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was thinking that was another like a little initiative has been that SONIC, right? So SONIC GMSONIC.
Yeah, I
dude,
should have got a screen grab of
hey, look,
SONIC.
if you're watching this on X, go ahead and just put that in the in the comments, hashtag GMSONIC, dude.
GMSONIC.
SONIC Gooners.
SONIC Gooners.
We're making it, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I mean, it feels like the prophecy's coming true, Dracula. Fall is the time, dude.
Yeah, it's still it's I feel like the thesis is still kind of playing out that the election, like I said, Trump being kind of like turning into like a vote for crypto somehow. The market was just sort of like going to grind up, I think, until the election. But with that uncertainty, the market's kind of pulled back. And this is honestly what the market would have just normally been like, in my opinion. It's the summer. We're waiting for the halving. If you're just removing all the other things that are going on, essentially, to me, still the biggest catalyst is we're just waiting for that real halving price action to hit, which would still not be till like October, November. This is just kind of what we usually deal with this time. This time of the year. I mean, it's just kind of like boring, sideways, choppy, have a good run, 15, 20%, fall back down 15, 20%. Yeah, I agree, Fallout. He says, we pumped early, but it seems like everything is getting back on track. That's pretty much how I feel. I mean, I feel like we're just kind of where we're supposed to be now. It was kind of moving in a way that, I think there was just some extra circumstances. But this is good. I mean, we're coming here to the end of August. This is what we want to see. We want to start seeing some green weeklies. You know what I mean? Obviously with Fantom, this is the daily. I guess I could go to weekly just to look, but yeah, I mean, weekly Fantom, same deal. We need to kind of like bust this. We're well under the 50, so you can take that as you will. That should mean that if the market starts moving, we got lots of room to go up.
Mm-hmm. You ever just look at this chart and you just think this is like a visual representation of my my happiness. This is a visual representation of my life, my well-being.
Yeah, you're like this. I was so happy last week. I was so happy 2 weeks ago. I mean, 3 weeks ago, I was about the neck. You know what I mean?
You just be able to walk in your therapist's office, just hand them a printout of this and be like, this is what's going on, man.
Yeah, this is a good idea. Just, don't even talk. You just hand them the sheet and sit down.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, sir.
Man, that's a nice little segue into this.
Oh, yeah.
So
a picture could be worth $1,000.
Yeah, so I just thought this was funny. This was, I guess, kind of late last night when they posted this. So Sonic Goat basically said, hey, you get any of these tattooed, I'm going to give you cash. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be only one person can win. Okay, all prizes go to the first person to post with video proof. Okay, so I was going to say, don't go and do this.
Imagine being a little late, dude.
Yeah, like imagine you went and did it, and then like someone like front ran you by like 5 minutes. So this seems crazy, right? Goonie Tunes.
It's Goonie Tunes, dude. It is Goonie Tunes in this piece, bro.
I got a bad feeling that this is gonna catch on, and then we're gonna somehow get in trouble for this. Like Goonic.
Dude, I think this might be. Look, I think the guys at the marketing department at Sonic, which they don't let me in. They don't let me in the meetings, dude. I've tried knocking on the door 5, 6, 7 times. They won't let me in. I think they're missing a great opportunity here. Branding as the Gooning chain. I was saying that there's obviously lots of Gooners here. They were super excited for the possibility that Michael Kong would be naked. Strange to me, but they wanted it. They want a goon, bro. The Sonicers want a goon.
Yeah, you should just run with it. You're trying to get these TikTokers. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get
organic community involvement.
Yeah, forget bringing back DeFi. Just go for the Gooners.
That's right, dude. Go for the Gooners. But no, yeah, I was thinking for a second you were saying we could get in trouble for this because I was thinking this is also the one we could get in trouble for. This is like some sadistic Saudi prince shit, like tattoo my face on you for $1,000.
Yeah, like desecrate your body while I sit here and smoke a cigarette and watch.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. People are already doing it. They've already done it. Look at this. He's never die.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I would have gotten the boom for sure.
So you got the boom.
Now, the Dre one is crazy to get, dude.
I mean,
it's so crazy to get.
The Dre one is like is extra crazy. I mean, it did have the highest payout, but I mean, that was like a token that like never even launched.
Yeah, exactly.
That was like a token that they teased, and it never even came out. So like that dude has the ticker Dre, and it like that never even was released. That's not even a thing.
I feel like someone could look at the Sonic goat and you could be like, oh, that's like kind of cool. It's like fucking metal. It's like demonic or something, right? But the Dre thing, like, how do you explain that? You can't.
Yeah.
That's someone at the bar asks you what that means. You just gotta like leave.
Imagine trying to explain that to somebody, right?
Yeah, to your grandkids.
Yeah, he's got some other ones here. Now,
kudos to them though for being diehard fans, diehard supporters. These are the real ride or dies.
I wanted to get a closer look. Yeah, this is an abomination.
It looks like a playing card almost. Like it's like a flame.
I feel really bad. I mean, hey, all right. I mean, tattoos aren't cheap, right? So, goon, tattoos aren't cheap. Like that was my only thing, right? I have a bunch of tattoos. That looks like a decent size. So I mean, I don't know what you probably had to drop $300, $400, $500 to make 2,000. I don't know if that's really. Well, I hope that wasn't 500, but I could see that being like a few $100.
These are your counterparties, Dracula. They're not thinking about it this way, dude. These are your counterparties. You got to keep this in mind. They're not thinking of the net, dude.
Jordan says Goon Dre.
But this is inspiring. I mean, I hope no one duplicated and didn't score. Like I hope there weren't like 5 guys with Dre tattoos.
Benny says breaking even on your S-Goat tats, Max Payne. Yeah, I mean, imagine that. You know what I'm saying?
I just imagine. Thinking even like years down the line, if you want to get it covered up, dude, now you're in the hole.
But if they do ever launch Dre, that guy should get some kind of,
he should be the CEO.
Yeah, they should give him like 3% of the supply if they ever launch that token.
You know what would be like a really good thing to do as like the leader of like a meme coin or something, to get it like tattooed on like your face, because then you're more invested in the success of that than anybody, right?
Wasn't it what's his name?
Bitlord.
Wasn't it like Lil Pump got a Solana tattoo on his face?
Yeah. Well, that's different. He's just stupid. He's just a character.
Yeah, dude. Hold up.
Oh, we're getting serious, guys. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's way bigger than I thought.
Yeah,
wow, dude, this guy's got my name tattooed on him. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I guess that's the next evolution, is if someone just can actually get Sonic across their forehead.
Yeah. But then they might just think you like the hedgehog.
Dude.
It's got to have the symbol too.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably want to put the symbol on there. But yeah, they should up the ante. You should get like I don't know, 100,000 S tokens if you get Sonic tattooed on your forehead.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Because they're pulling in the Gooners with the TikTok, and then you can pull in like, you can get like extra tokens if you're like a SoundCloud rapper and you get Sonic on your head.
We're taking over the culture.
Yeah, it's a culture thing. So marketing, take notes. Forget about the DeFi institutional money, the smart money, the big money. You're just gonna win it, build it brick by brick with the SoundCloud rappers and the TikTok gooners.
Yeah, forget about like DeFi users on Twitter or whatever. Like they already have picked their sides. You got to go to the next biggest market, the biggest consumer spending market of all time, the Gooners, and they have with lots of money and they don't know what to do with it. I wanted to ask though, a little change of subject here, a little bit more serious if we can. Because someone did kind of bring it up in the chat. I saw whispers of this, dude. RPCs being down on Fantom being attacked. What's going on there, dude? Is Solana finally making their move?
Well, yeah, I did hear that. That's the number one of all. Yeah, that's the number one of all time. You can't beat this one. I mean, that's like a quarter sleeve.
That one had a pass versus a normal tattoo, though. You know, you just be like, oh, I had a dog named Luna. You just lie.
Yeah, I think you could pull that one off. Yeah, you could be like, I had a pet. I mean, I don't really understand what the point of the dog even is on a sort of wolf or whatever it is, but yeah. So the RPCs, yeah, this has been going on for days, and Jordan, I don't know if I'll put that one on the screen. I might get in trouble. Yeah, like apparently Michael Kong did mention that there was some kind of like, DDoS kind of deal going on. Yeah, maybe the war is finally gotten kickstarted. You know what I'm saying? They've talked too much shit about Solana, and it's payback time. But I'm hoping it gets resolved. I mean, I don't know if you like a lot of people use MetaMask. That's part of why I do like Rabby. I don't use Rabby for everything because I mean I have chains that aren't even on there, but
yeah,
Rabby's good because it kind of like automatically routes your RPC. So I've been using Rabby the last few days and haven't had like a single issue. But yeah, apparently like MetaMask, where you kind of have to manually swap out your RPCs, people have like not been able to get trades through. I know last night, since I was using Rabby, I did have one thing. I was buying Funeral's new Derp Dudes comic series. He's putting out like one a week for one Fantom. And I did notice that even using Rabby, it was like, all right, it's one Fantom to buy the comic and it's one Fantom for the gas. So I was like, that's kind of wild. But yeah, shout out to Funeral. That's going to be pretty fun. I think I might try to pull that up real fast.
Yeah, just give a little free promo, dude. Let's see.
This is free promo, bro.
Yeah, Funeral. Don't forget, dude. We gave you free promo, dude. So,
well, no, it's cool. It's a cool idea.
I like it.
Yeah. So from what I was told, let's see if this first one pulls up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys' point, Rabby is good, but when you're on these exotic rare chains like me and Dracula, these chains you ain't even heard of, bro. We got chains that we only are on with like Jay-Z and stuff. Where we're trading NFTs with Jay-Z.
For the gas is diamonds. No, this is cool though. So one Funeral maybe could correct me since he's here, but is it going to be like one a week? I think it's if it's not one a week, it's one episode at a time, and I guess it'll all tie together to make one long thing, I'm assuming. So yeah, so he's releasing these, I guess 100 at a time for one Fantom each. So I don't know. It's one Fantom. It's hard to go wrong with that. I mean, even if there's 20 or 30 of them, that's still, you're getting some kind of story here. And it's cheaper than a normal NFT by the time you add it all up. So,
no, I love it, dude. I love it because it's artistic project, dude.
Yeah, he says trying for one a week. So, I mean, I know that's probably ambitious. You got to like make an animation every single week, but
it is ambitious making an animation every single week, but that's how you get better, right?
Right.
It's part of the artistic process.
So, yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it for today. I mean, we got about 1 hour till we get these airdrop details. So, Corval, you're gonna have to let the people know. So yeah, I'll
Hell
see you
yeah.
guys in 2 weeks. You'll see Corval sooner than later.
That's right. Dracula, dude, you got to send us some videos of you on those icebergs,
Yeah.
on the riding grizzlies and all that stuff.
I'm
And
gonna
yeah,
crowdsource which bear I'm going to take down, so we can do that.
Exactly, dude. Thanks, guys, tuning in.
We'll
It
see
was
you
great.
soon.
Bye.